So we all know that boundaries are important, and sometimes getting those established can be a little bit tricky, especially in situations where maybe they haven't been as strong as they need to be, or perhaps we've never established a boundary with an individual in our lives before. So this video is going to support you in working on not only holding space for yourself while you create those boundaries, but how to also consider others and your engagements with them as well. Hello, fabulous. I hope today is treating you kindly. So I hear you when you say, we started talking about boundaries, but I don't feel like we were quite finished yet. Like, wait, I need some help. So in this video, we're actually going to do a Reiki session to help us identify areas in which we need to create boundaries, which is essentially, again, just holding that space for ourselves, just holding space for us to honor what is okay and what is not okay with us, and then just being able to communicate that. Similarly to the fence analogy from my previous video, which I'll link in the description below, where we just make it very clear, like, this is my side of the line, this is your side of the line. I can invite you to participate on my side of the line, but if you violate a boundary, that's not acceptable, and here's the natural consequences. So let's go ahead and allow the eyes to close, get good and comfy, feel supported in your environment by the surface you're resting on, and just allow your body to relax. Notice any areas of discomfort, tension. If it's accessible to you and feels aligned, go ahead and place the hands over any areas of the body that feel like they need a little extra attention, a little extra love, and just send both the breath and the intention into those areas, just allowing space for those to receive the support and healing that they need. I'd like to invite you to bring to mind a particular instant or even a particular individual in which you'd like to create or restore a firmer boundary, where you would like to reinforce the line between what is okay with you and what is not. Accepting that boundaries are a natural part of social engagement. They are necessary and important. All creatures that engage socially have boundaries that they enforce in some way or another. This is a natural extension. Even if it feels uncomfortable, honor any space within your physical body that feels any discomfort with the idea of creating a boundary. This is allowing yourself space to honor your needs. This is allowing yourself space to respect what you need and to gain the proper space, and just allow yourself to really embrace that it's okay for you to have that which you need, even if it means creating a little bit of separation or space from others in a way that makes sense to you. It's okay. You're not doing anything bad or wrong. You're just clarifying the best way to engage with you, such that both you and the other party both can feel honored and respected, valued, and that their needs are met by the engagement. Allow the mind to clear and just focus on that one area, just for now, that you need a little extra support. Let's take a moment to identify the need. Do you need more space, physical space, emotional space, energetic space from a person or a situation? Do you need to engage more or less with that specific individual or situation?
time to process whatever is going on with that individual or that situation? Do you need tools or resources? Just identify what the need is. There's no judgment here. You need what you need. It's acceptable. No one gets to tell you that you're wrong or that your needs are invalid. You decide what would best support you with this specific circumstance. As that clarity of need begins to take shape, how can we establish a boundary to coincide with that need? How can you ask or state what you need? What words do you require? It can be simple. I just need whatever the thing is. I'm asking for whatever the thing is. What will best support me is whatever the thing is. You can feel confident in making those requests, especially of those that care for you. Most people want to support you. Most people want to honor and respect your time, your resources, and your space. They want to honor you. This process just creates a new opportunity for them to do so. That will strengthen your relationship. It will strengthen your bond. You just need to decide what it is that you need and allow space for the language to come. If you need to engage in an energetic conversation with this person or regarding this situation, you may do so, either right now or at a time that feels most aligned. Remember, during energetic conversations, you can say whatever you need to say, knowing that the message can be received, knowing that there's no ill consequence for stating that which you need, for stating any areas where you feel as though you could be better supported. If it would be supportive as well, you can also use the energetic conversation as an opportunity to practice stating your needs, stating your new boundary with the individuals that you need to converse with, that need to know this new line that you've drawn, this new way to engage with you, or maybe just a reinforced way. You will use this opportunity to state the consequences, just natural consequences. Maybe a conversation needs to end for a time, an engagement needs to end for a time. Maybe you can allow space, a neutral or perhaps a compromised version of an arrangement that was previously held that would better serve both you and the individuals involved. Maybe it's a statement of, I cannot do this now, I cannot meet this need now, but if you'll give me a certain amount of time, a certain amount of resources, a certain amount of space, then I can honor this request. Or I can honor a modified version of this request. Or you can just say no, if that feels aligned. Notice how your body feels if you need to say no. And as you expand these boundaries, your body will tell you exactly what you need. You'll notice through your physical sensations, through the symptoms that your body will exhibit. It will tell you clearly where you need more space, where you need a firmer line, where you need to move that fence that barrier between what is acceptable and what is not. You don't need to compromise your boundaries to better suit others. Sometimes there just needs to be a natural consequence. Sometimes there needs to be clear communication that best honors you and best honors others. If there are those in your universe that do not choose to honor your boundaries, that maybe don't come to you in a space of love, let's hold space for solutions for that particular circumstance. Maybe these individuals do not deserve to sit at your table. Maybe they don't deserve a place behind your fence. That's okay. Regardless of the relationship, you don't need to hold space for someone who is unwilling to hold space for you. Someone who is unwilling to honor you and your boundaries. To see the value in engaging with you as an honored individual. I know that's painful. I know that's hard. You can still love someone and wish them well and create space that you need in order to feel best supported, especially if that relationship has been toxic in the past. You can allow people the right to engage with you in a way that you find suitable and appropriate. I can see you in a public place for maybe 30 minutes at a time, maybe once a month. That allows you space from this individual that can still honor that relationship, but it allows you space to process, maybe even space to grieve if that's the case. Just take what you need, knowing that the boundaries that you set are worthy of being honored, simply because you are worthy of being honored. We can allow space for the words to come, for the important conversations that need to take place, even if they may be uncomfortable. Most people in your circle wish to honor you and love you enough that they are willing to hold this space, honor this boundary, knowing it may take a bit of time to adapt to the changes that you're making, but know that these changes can be for the highest and best good of all of you, the situation, and the individuals that are impacted within it. Hold this space. Take as much space as you need. Draw that line wherever it needs to go, knowing that you can move it at any time. This is your boundary. You can adjust. You need not change it just to suit others or to make them happy. You deserve to be happy within yourself. You deserve to be honored. You deserve to have space held for you, even if right now you're the only one that holds it. You're so valued and so loved and so important. Hold the space that you need for yourself. Allow yourself to honor what's important to you, what matters, the best ways to engage with you, the best ways that you can honor others by having the opportunity to show up as your best self. That is what boundaries do. They allow you to show up as your best self. They allow you to nurture and support relationships. They allow you to show up as you truly are, a loving being who wishes just exist in a space of harmony and peace and love, honor and respect. You deserve that. And now that you've created and held this yourself. Take a moment of gratitude, thanking yourself for taking this time, for acknowledging your needs, for choosing to support yourself and others with this powerful boundary that you've created or are now going to reinforce. Those that love you and work with you and support you deserve this boundary, this space as much as you do. Your needs are worthy of being honored and met as best as people are able to. And also knowing that as you have created this space for yourself, it also creates space for you to be more mindful of the boundaries of others. And in this way, you can approach with more love, more honor, and more respect. You can begin to help others establish boundaries that they need in order to best support a relationship with you. It's like ripples in a pond. As one pebble falls, the ripples extend, impacting the whole pond. That's what we're doing here, for the benefit of all. Notice any sensations in the body. Notice anything that feels different. Again, sending that supportive energy into any spaces that feel discomfort, any areas that need a little extra love or attention right now. Send that energy and that breath into those spaces. I know that this can be hard. I'm so proud of you. This is such important work. Allow the emotions to be there. Just allow yourself space to be. And when you are ready, you can begin to bring some gentle movement into the body. You can begin to bring your awareness into the space, the room that you're in. Notice the sounds around you, the sensation of your body resting upon the surface that holds and supports you. You can begin to open those eyes and come back into this space and this time. I hope that that was helpful for you. I hope that you feel better supported in creating and holding space for yourself and for others by establishing or maybe even reinforcing these boundaries that allow you to just have an improved engagement overall with those that are around you. Be sure to drink plenty of water, flush out any toxins we may have kicked up, and be gentle with yourself in the coming days and weeks. Do be sure to practice your boundaries, allow space to communicate those with others so that they know how best to honor you. And also be sure to listen when others begin to communicate boundaries as well, so that you can hold space for others the same way that they want to hold space for you. If this video has been helpful to you, I sure would appreciate it if you wouldn't mind commenting and sharing with those that you think might benefit as well. Also, if you wouldn't mind, I'd sure appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell if you haven't done so already. That really helps me know how best to support you, which ultimately, that is what this whole process is all about. So thank you with glitter on it for hanging out with me today, and I hope you have a sparkly rest of your day.